Good day, everyone. You're welcome to class. In this class, we'll be solving a WAEC question on motion under gravity. Now, the question says a ball thrown vertically upward reaches a maximum height of 50 meters above the level of projection. We are asked to calculate number one, the speed of the throw, and also we should find the time taken to reach the maximum height. Now, to solve this problem, let's bring out the given parameters. Now, the first is saying a ball thrown vertically upwards. Now, when a body is thrown vertically upward, it is expected that the final velocity of that body when it reaches its maximum height is zero. The body is expected to stop momentarily before it falls down. So the final velocity is always zero. So when a body is thrown upward, the final velocity is zero. So V is equal to zero. That's the first given parameter, 0 meter per second. Then we're told that it reaches a maximum height of 50 meters. Now, maximum height H is 50 meters above the level of projection. We are asked to find the speed of throw. Now, there's another parameter that is given here because we are working with motion under gravity. That means for every of the objects under the influence of gravity must have acceleration due to gravity influencing it. So that means in this case, G, acceleration due to gravity, is equal to 10 meter per second. Then we are asked, the first one we are asked to find the speed of throw. Speed of throw, meaning we should find U. That was the first thing we are asked to find. Then secondly, we are asked to find the time taking. So we have to find U first. But for us to solve this, just like we did in the equations of motion question on it, we need to bring out all the possible equations that we can use to solve this problem. Then we can now pick which one we can use to solve. Now, the first equation, V is equals to U plus or minus GT. Another equation is H is equals to UT plus or minus RGT squared. And the third one is V squared is equals to U squared plus or minus 2GH. Now, if you notice something about these three, or will I say 6 equations that I just wrote, they are looking alike with the equations of motion that we gave in the formal video. Actually, these equations were gotten from those equations that we gave. Now, remember there was an equation in that video that states V is equals to U plus AC. So the acceleration in that equation is what is being changed to acceleration due to gravity. But because in gravity, it's either the body is going up or is coming down. Now, when a body is going up, gravity is seen as a negative figure because you are acting against gravity, so it is a negative. But when the body is falling down, gravity is positive because you are going with gravity. So that's why we have plus or minus. So whenever we have a question, we have to note, is the body going up or coming down? So we have this. So we have these 3 equations. Now we have these given parameters. Here we have V, H, G, and U. For the first one, we don't have the T. So in this 1, 2, 3, which one should we use to find our U? Now we should use this. Now in this, should it be positive or negative? Remember I said it's positive. G is positive if the body is falling down, and G is negative when the body is going up. In our question, we're told that it was what? Thrown vertically upward. So that means the equation that we're going to use is what? V squared is equals to U squared minus 2GH. Now, it's a negative because the body is going upward against gravity. Now, let's fix our parameter to solve the problem. 0 squared is equals to U squared that we don't know minus 2 into 10 multiplied by 50. So 0 is equals to u squared minus 2 times 10 is what? 20 multiplied by 50. That is 1,000. Now bring the 1,000 to the other side. So we have 1,000 is equals to u squared. Now for us to eliminate the square, we have to square root both sides. So that means u is equals to square root of 1,000. And square root of 1,000 is 31.6 meter per second. So that is the initial speed, that's the initial velocity of throw. Now, if that is being done, now let us now find the time taken. Now that we already have our u, we have the g, h, and v. We can use any of these formula to solve, but I would advise you always go with the simplest formula, and this one looks like the easiest formula to use. So let's use this first equation to solve now. Now we already know that our v is 0. So our v, the formula to use was v is equals to u minus gt. You see what I did there? It's still negative. Why? Because he's thrown vertically upward. So you still maintain the negative. So let's impute our given parameter. V is 0 is equals to our u that we already calculated is what? 31.6 minus 10t. So 10t, let's bring it to the other side. So 10t is equals to 31.6. Divide both sides by 10. Divide both sides by 10. So our t now, the time of the show, is equals to what? 3.16 seconds. So our initial speed of the throw is 31.6 meter per second, and the time taken to reach the maximum height is 3.16 seconds. Till we meet next time, keep studying.